Gayatri, you said New York City exists independent of mind. Could you please explain that? My understanding was that as it is a perception, it is mind. Have I misunderstood what you said? What I said is that it exists independently from any specific mind. For instance, in this moment, New York City as a perception is not in Francis' mind. My perception is Temecula, California. But the fact that it is not in Francis' mind doesn't mean it doesn't exist at all. So that's the point I was making. That the proper quality of what we call external objects is that they have an existence independent from any mind we can choose. Therefore, if they have an independence from any mind we can choose, they are independent from all minds, because any mind or all minds, logically, is the same. If they are independent from any mind taken individually, they are independent from all minds. So there is some form of existence to physical objects such as New York City that is independent from all minds. However, our perceptions of these objects, they vary from one mind to another. And in fact, we don't have minds, we only have perceptions. So our minds are comprised of perceptions, of mentations, if you will. And our perceptions of New York City, or whatever physical object we can think of, is only mind stuff. But in turn, there is no mind, there are only perceptions. These perceptions appear in consciousness, which is the substance they are made of, so that at the end of the day, the true nature of our perceptions is consciousness. So it's consciousness stuff. Now, it's very different, because when we move from the level of mind, individual, separate, to the level of consciousness, we regain the universality. So from the level of consciousness, then the reality of New York City or whatever external object is the same. There is only one single reality. And since consciousness is its own reality, that which truly perceives, the reality that perceives is consciousness. Either consciousness is real, and if it is real, and if there is only one reality, it must be that reality. So, New York City exists independently from all minds. To sum it up, the perceptions of New York City require minds. In fact, they are that which minds are made of. However, New York City doesn't exist independently from consciousness, nor does any mind. Consciousness is a common substance of minds, of the physical, and of whatever else there is, all the realms of manifestation. Thank you for your question.